If you've been thinking of starting a YouTube channel, I'm here to tell you this, that even if your channel doesn't blow up, it will still change your life. It will still change your life. It will still change your life. This is just something which I think is amazing, guys. This particular channel that you're watching this video on, I've got 1,500 subscribers, but my channel with 250 subscribers on, I actually make more revenue. And so when you start YouTube, you're thinking, AdSense, I have to have the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 hour watch time, and I'm going to make all my money that way. Yes, there are channels that makes lots of money through their channels itself, through the RPM and CPM, and this is really, we're not going to go into that right now, but that's the amount of money that you'll make for every 1,000 views you have on your particular channel once you reach the monetization threshold. So you can make that money that way, and there are people making money through sponsorships. They've got large enough audiences, so people pay them or sponsor them to be on the channels. But with my 250 subscriber review channel, I'm actually creating software reviews of softwares that I use. So from the editing software, from the AI tools that I use, I'm just documenting how I use this tool, and I've got something called an affiliate link beneath the video. When people click on that link, I am in turn earning a commission or an affiliate fee. And so I personally believe that you don't have to just pursue the whole aspect of AdSense. While that is great, let that not be your sole focus in YouTube. Focus on serving people, building your community. Eventually, when you present different products and items to people, they're going to buy those things because they trust you. So I've got one software on an AI tool, which is a very popular one. I've gotten close to 40,000 views on that software, but every month, like clockwork, I get I would say a check in the mail, but I get a transfer to my PayPal account where they've paid me a certain sum of money because somebody signed up to use their software. And guys, in this particular video, I created 2 years ago. It's a 5-minute long video. Not even enough time for them to really put an ad on that particular video, but there was so much value that I gave, and it was just purely me showing this is how I do this, and this is how I do that, and this is how I do that. But people have watched it. I've gotten a bunch of subscribers on that particular channel through that video, but people are signing up every single day. And in fact, I'm in the top 10 affiliates, or top 100. I'd like to be top 10, but I'm in the top 100 affiliates for this particular software. So they'll regularly reach out to say, hey, we want to give you $50 if you do another video for us. And so that's a way in which I've made money off a channel that has 250 subscribers. While that doesn't earn me AdSense, it gives me regular commissions on clockwork based off work that I've done years ago. So it truly has become a source of passive income for myself. And then, as I've also mentioned, I'm using the skill sets that I have now, knowing how to record audio, knowing how to film, knowing how to edit, and I then monetize those skills by doing those tasks for other people. So as I mentioned, a couple of years ago, I realized that there's so many people battling with their finances, and I just felt like I can help them, but I just don't know where to start. And then I started watching all these YouTube videos online where you got to get the nice camera, you got to get the nice microphone, and it just felt overwhelming. Like I didn't know where to start. I felt like when I recorded with my cheap little camera that I have, it just didn't look good enough. And so I fell into this area of comparison, right? So comparing my little setup to other people's setup, and it just wasn't a good place to be in. But eventually I got to the place, as I've mentioned in this video, where I started not thinking about myself, but about helping other people. And I just started to record. And I started creating videos, and I might just pull up a few where you can see some of my older videos, what they look like and how I was shaking and I was nervous. And I remember one video I recorded, my phone I was recording on, it actually fell over, but I picked it up again and I just continued. And none of this information constitutes financial advice, right? It's purely for educational purposes. And if you do need advice, I encourage you to seek the advice from a certified financial planner or advisor that's registered with the FSP. I can honestly say that the more that you do it, the more comfortable you become in front of the camera, the more you realize that it's not about you. And when you're serving people, it just becomes so much more worth it. So I would say I hit record. I had a software which I had downloaded on my computer. I edited. It wasn't the best looking video, but it was a video that came from my heart. It was something that came from the inside out, and I believe that that video helped a lot of people that actually ended up watching it. Something else that I learned by just showing up was I took what we call messy action. So I just put myself out there, and I learned that every video that I created, I got better. And so I remember, again, like with my first videos, the nervousness or the lighting wasn't good, or this wasn't great. But I stopped comparing myself to others, but I determined in my heart to do better at my next video. So every time I do a video, and even to this day, I will look at my analytics and I'll see what can I change. I learned to express myself and to be authentically me. And I think that's an important point. You need to be you. You don't have to be the next Mr. Beast. You don't have to be the next, whatever the leader is in the particular industry that you find yourself. In my personal finance industry, it's like the Graham Steffans of this world. And I don't have to be them. All I have to be is be myself. And there's going to be a group of people that's going to resonate with myself. And I would say the same for you. It's not about the views. It's not so much about the visibility when you start out either, but it's about being yourself, being authentic, and eventually the algorithm will find people that will resonate with your story, and they will become your subscribers and your followers, and you can create a community where you can grow together on this journey, where you serve them, and in turn you can learn from them as well. So to me, the real win about being on YouTube is it gave me the permission to be myself and to discover some talents that I had suppressed because I thought, I can't do that. I don't know how to film. I get nervous around people, but it's not true anymore. By just putting myself out there, I just stirred up this gift that was on the inside of me. It's given me courage to do new things. I'm able to speak in public now and not be nervous. So to me, that's probably the biggest win that I believe YouTube can give you too. It will get you out of your comfort zone. It will place you in a position where you might discover that you've got a particular skill set in a particular area that you didn't know existed because you felt there's no way you could do it. But the more you do it, the better you'll become at this. And you'll actually discover things that you like to do. And you might even discover ways in which you can monetize your skill set that you didn't even know that you had before. So I'm not going to ask you to watch another one of my videos, but instead I'm going to ask you to go and make your own video. Pick that camera up on your phone and record something. Start messy. Overcome that fear that you might have about recording. Just start and then post it on YouTube or post it on Facebook or another platform, but just get it out there. And if you post it on YouTube, tag me. I'd love to be your first subscriber on your channel.